This is all very interesting, but it's not a race.
It's not a race. A race to break the game, that could be a thing. Alright, the race will begin soon, and Deph just has to ready up. Deph has started, but he hasn't readied up yet. Nice, set. Do we need an announcement in live channel? Or a tweet? What's going on?
Get started.
Is it gonna get started? It is. So the race stream started and the streams are gonna begin. Could be good. Good race, and they're off. So Deph versus Steven. 2 4-letter long names. Wow, both of them choosing to switch to Luigi at Yoshi's house. Quite an interesting thing that both of their stream. Okay. My monitor messed up, so all of my screens froze at once. Both of them missed the Yoshi block. They managed to both hit the coin block next to the Yoshi block, so very similar behavior so far. I don't know if we're watching the same person.
It's still basically tied up. Which is what you would...
Deph went for the mushroom. Steven's 354 and Deph is 349, so it's so close. Yoshi is hard. If anything, it's easier. Once you get Yoshi, it's a breeze, because everything becomes the same. Steven executes box jump. Deph turns around. Not sure what was going on there, but he turned around. Had to jump off.
Maybe you didn't think he had got box jump and was trying to abort?
Yeah, something about it. But there's a Yoshi. Uh-oh. Luigi kind of slides off the platform there. But what I was gonna say is that there's a Yoshi block in the first part here, so he can get back to the good physics quickly. But he'll be behind. Steven gets 258. It is possible to get 259 on this version. So Steven gets the...
running through no problem.
Yeah, Steven gets the bounce there. One fish bounce. Looks like Deph is going fast again. Always great to see. Oh, he's had to slow down, and because that one Koopa that's flying in the air, you can hit midair and then you lose Yoshi. However, if you have a red shell in Yoshi's mouth, you can just fireball it before you touch it, so you don't have to slow down. And Steven falls off the net. It's actually really... the net in this game is really easy because you only have to grab it once next to a fireball, and then he can kind of float his way over, but... So Deph got hit by the fish, went back on Yoshi, and didn't make the jump. And Steven gets through room 1, even with falling off the net.
Steven is grabbing the fire flower. Is that faster?
It's better later on because there's a D boost that you can do with it in Bowser's Castle. I don't think there's a consistent fire kill, or if not many people use it just because his fireballs bounce so high.
Yeah, it looks like Steven did without fire to kill Iggy.
Yeah. Deph missed the door a little bit in the end of room 1, and Steven is finished. Well, when Deph missed the fireball, or the fire flower. Yeah, the D-boost is... I don't do the D-boost. I should, because it saves like 3 seconds, and I don't do it. Deph doesn't get the kill quick enough, so he's gonna have to wait a cycle. Now he's got it. Steven runs into the back of the Super Koopa, so he loses the Fire Flower. And spins it, flying very slowly. I think he's going fast now. This game is great. I don't see why everyone's got so many bad things to say about this game. It's good. Steven has 352, DP1.
40 seconds behind Steven.
Deph has decided to save and quit. It's quite an interesting strategy to do at this time, but we'll see if that does anything for him. Not going for DP1 guy. Like Steven, runs into the back of the Super Koopa. Nearly ran off screen before he got the cape.
In the dry room. Didn't grab the shell though.
Yeah, the dry room isn't fast in this game. It's about you can actually take the shell through the room. Louis was able to do that, and it is faster in some way. Steven not trying to hit the fish with the P-switch. And Deph finishing the DP1. There was no pipes above his level. No pipes next to the key, so I guess it's only in the American version. It's always in there.
Steven did a cape thing, but then didn't really do anything with it.
Yeah, because the boo ring, the way that they are in this game, there's nothing you can do besides either trying to weave through the boos or using a damage boost after you go in. So it's really not faster to get to cape cancel the first time, because there's not really any time saved. And the fact that he did a spin jump over the boo with the bottom opening, it's kind of slow. If you wait a little bit, you can get P speed and fly all the way through. And when Luigi's in flight, he can accelerate back to the normal 47 through 51 speed.
Like they're staying around a level apart so far.
Yeah, so Steven's finished the ghost house, Deph going through room 1. Accidentally ducking when he entered die room. Okay. That multi-coin block in this game, for some reason, just popped out a bunch of coins.
We're just so excited that the GBA can do it.
Yeah, it actually can in a lot of ways. In some levels like Star World 4, and I know why 4 is particularly infamous, the screen will flicker, the background will flicker when the game lags. I don't know why it does that, but it does actually flicker when you hit that block in the ghost house. So the game can handle it, not that well. And Deph's finished the ghost house.
Yeah, Steven said in chat that he was accidentally ducking when he entered dry room, so maybe that's why he didn't get the shell.
Deph breaking a lot of extra blocks today. The count stands at 5 or something.
Really make a difference if you're moving to the right while you do that.
Yeah. So like the optimal is like 272 and he gets 5 behind. Now in this game you really have to fly at the bottom of the screen in Star World 4. But there's Luigi falls
really
much
tough,
slower. Ooh, Deph.
I tend to always die when I do that.
Deph runs into the fish while swimming, so he loses the cape.
Ups Yoshi starting out and...
Yeah. Let's see what door Steven goes for. He's going for 5. And Deph is trying to try to no cape through this level. He's having... See, I have a bit of trouble when I do this. Sadly, the baby Yoshi cannot eat Lakitu. But, nonetheless, he gets through it.
Yeah, I found that I lose about a minute between Star World 3 and 4 if I don't have the cape.
Yeah, it could be something.
Knowing the good strats.
It depends on what you do. So, Deph is gonna...
It's worth going back for me.
Screen doesn't scroll up, so he runs right off the platform. Looks like he's gonna go back for a cape. Steven's already well in Bowser. Looks like phase 1. So here's the first hit. Balked by Bowser a little bit. Deph is back in Donut Plains 1 for cape. Ooh, he misses the second toss there. Going for 2 capes. That's a good idea. He's gonna drop the cape, pick it back up, make sure it's a fresh cape in his box. Saving and quitting. Oh, no. Oh well, he saved and continued, and now he's gonna save and quit. Maybe it's the disadvantage of not playing English, is that you can't actually read what any of the menus say. Just a thought. Don't think Steven went for any kind of... Did he go for a ball skip? He might have just, I didn't see what happened there, but he might have just hit the Mecha Koopa at the start of the phase. Ooh, Deph flying a bit too high, so he's gonna take an unscheduled landing. Ooh. Oh! Grab the cape, so he overrode his other cape with a new cape. Oh no! So Steven threw a Mecha Koopa and it woke up in midair. So he's having a little bit of trouble here. He's got 1 power up. He's moving on to phase 3. Deph has lost his other cape in Star World 4, which means that unless he's got some nice low percent strats on him, he can't beat the level. Sadly, Luigi can't float down.
Yeah, or if he goes back for Yoshi. Like that's probably slower than just starting over at this point.
It would be. Because he saved, he could reset and get the 2 capes he had. Looks like Steven will be just about finished. He's got to get the last toss here, and he's got it. 12-11. And that's the race. Steven forgot to split the whole run.
Yeah, it looks like Deph fell off another platform in Star World 4.
Oh, yeah, it's particularly tough if you can't get the first cape down. But that's a GG for the runners. Steven has PB'd. It's actually the second best run of the tournament. Umari got an 11-20. And the next best is 12-12, and he got a 12-11. So Steven's first run in over 2 years of speedrunning. PB, of course it is. In traditional fashion.
First run? Has he not been practicing this?
He hasn't run the game in a long time. I don't think he actually started practicing till today. It's the second best. There's like 3 other times which are in the 12 minutes. And sadly, none of the races have been close. The closest is probably Harpy's 15-minute run to Jedab's 18-minute run. He did a bit of practice for an hour. Well, the PB. Deph going for that epic door 3. It's much more dangerous in this game, I would think. But he easily gets back with his cape friend. So who's Steven gonna face in the next round? I don't know. Could be me. Could be Calco. It's a good chance it's Calco. Good chance it's me. I don't know. He's Calco's kind of learned the game.
Find out tomorrow.
Yeah, find out tomorrow night. 5 p.m. Deph took a little bit of the scenic route in Bowser, doors 3 and 8. Perhaps 2 of my favorite. But
Door 6, but that's really the scenic route.
doors, personally, my favorite doors is 4. Because the scrolling layer 2 background, the only time it's done in SMW is there. Deph going for cape kill, but wow. Lost, didn't get a hit, lost his cape, missed one toss, and then the other Mecha Koopa went off screen. Oh, but he's not despawned. Deph has practiced for the whole of 5 minutes. Really shows the amount of preparation and dedication runners have for this great tournament. Calco's in 2nd place, which makes me wonder if I can still play the game. But I'm pretty sure I'm 3rd, but I haven't submitted my time because it's such a pain. Actually, am I 2nd place? I think, yes, I am. It's just that I haven't submitted the run. But, good job to, Deph has a game over in Bowser. Is he gonna afford that Zen, or is he gonna bean Ben? That's the real question. Looks like he's gonna continue. This great race of this great category, this great game. One hand. A lot of forfeits here. How many races have ended in forfeit? 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is the 8th matchup, so about 50% if Deph were to finish. Sure, I hope he does. Deph taking the scenic route. Door 6, everyone's favorite. Perhaps looking for that mushroom. It's a high-risk, high-reward place. Oh, loses the mushroom. Now he's in the ball and chain section. You can see a little bit of the great SMW cutoff right there. Everyone's favorite. Who says a speedrun needs to be fast?
Choose a game. Here we go. Super Mario.
Looks like Steven is going to try out some cool tricks with the kids. That'll surely make him popular.
Had my mic muted for a while and didn't realize. Wonder how long that was.
Quite a bit.
He's forfeited.
Oh, so now it's more than that. 62% of races in the tournament have ended in forfeits. Hopefully we won't see any after this first round. But the first round doesn't conclude until tomorrow evening, because I get to play the game finally. I get to lose.
You get to have some say in whether there are any more forfeits.
I think I might just forfeit right now. Can make it like 75% of runs.
You get our runners in for an interview.
And Steven broke the game again, which is always good.
Oh, hello.
Hello, Steven. What do you think about your great performance there?
I think it would have been better if I didn't die in Iggy. That was not good.
Yeah,
And
that
there
was
was
a
some...
bit of an unplanned thing there.
Yeah, and there was other slow, but I've had worse. It was a PB. Actually,
It wasn't PB, it was the second best
Yeah,
time of the
all of-
tournament so far.
I say I've had worse. All of my other runs of this category have been worse. So,
You've never. Let it be known for the record. Steven has never done better than what he just did.
not in this category anyway.
Are you interested in speedrunning other Luigi categories in this game, such as 96 exit goals?
I'm pretty sure I have the world record in that, right? I didn't get bopped in that, did I? I think that might be the one that I still have.
Always
not-
good to have.
Yeah, no, I still have that record. It is also from over 2 years ago.
I think you could start improving these runs.
It's a 158. Oh god.
Oh my.
My run comment is quite bad. Just the 2 words, quite bad. But yeah, that. I think I can do better than this. Like this was just after like an hour of practice, basically.
How are you gonna prepare for your next race in the tournament?
I'm gonna look at how your match versus Calco goes, and then see how much more I need to practice to be able
Gonna
to
go
beat
in the
the
hiding.
Well, I figure I'll watch that, and then if you both do really badly, then I probably won't practice too much.
Alright, I'll tell Calco that.
But then, you know, if whoever wins does well, then I might actually put effort in.
Since Calco and I both play on Wii U Virtual Console, which means we're gonna be using the screen smoothing effect to everyone's enjoyment.
The screen smoothing effect?
Yes, if you have the Wii U Virtual Console version of this game open and you click down the right control stick, it just smoothens out all the pixels.
Oh, okay. I played on VC for a while. I had no idea.
It's also really bad. Like, the effect that the Nintendo's emulator has is not that good. But it doesn't add any latency. Over % Luigi could be an exciting category.
Oh,
I
that's
mean-
unbelievable.
I mean, it does. This game is good, as in it does track Dragon coins.
Yeah, I think for like Lunar Dragon makes so much more sense on this.
It's the
On
one. It's the
SMA2.
one thing that this game's got going for it.
Yep. Yeah, GG Deph.
Of a couple of more matches scheduled right now. I can just pull up the schedule. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern, we have Ming Live, my co-commentator,
That's
versus
me.
Galco.
Who
That's not
just
me.
got second. Calco just got second place in this category.
gosh.
earlier.
Should have told him to race earlier.
Yeah, he has an 11:01 now.
Oh my god. He could get the world record.
Yeah, he used a cape. Calco used a cape.
Calco's not that bad with a cape. Calco's good with anything.
I believe that. It's just he never uses cape.
If you give him a cape, he does well. If you take away all of his power-ups, he does well.
We also have on Wednesday next week myself versus Smartball.
It's the week of the commentators racing. Those are the only 2 runs next week.
We're going to be racing every week that we're still in the tournament, which
Oh,
I have a
boy.
feeling for me at least will only be 2.
I think there's like a slight chance that I win. I don't know. I gotta balance out the odds here. Cause
We
it's,
have tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, on that Sunday, the Super Mario World 11 Exit No Major Glitches tournament starts.
oh boy,
Oh yes.
it's the great 11 exit category that we all wanted to play.
Does anyone have any final thoughts before we sign off?
I hope I don't lose.
Yeah, good luck tomorrow, Matthew. And thanks for the
thing
commentary,
is
guys.
that
It was good.
it's kind of less about your PB and more about consistency.
Yeah, consistency is tricky.
Like when Kako was streaming, I was watching him. He was more going for like PB attempts, so he was resetting a lot. But I was doing like all no resets, and I was like in the 11 minutes for all of them. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Will you be there, Steven? I hope you will.
I think I'll be at work.
This better be a sold-out event. 120 people watching.
I don't think you can sell out with Twitch.
I will personally gift subs to this channel to everyone who watches.
Right, well I think that about wraps it up, so thank you everyone
Alright.
for watching, and
Take care, everyone.
tomorrow evening.
Super M37 Smash Ola. We don't even have that emote yet. Oh.